Cisco Packet Tracer. How to use the Cisco Packet Tracer for testing the local area network. So you just need to double click the Cisco Packet Tracer icon. You need to install from the internet the Cisco Packet Tracer. So double click the icon, then the Cisco Packet Tracer, the software will be on the screen. So you can start now the Cisco Packet Tracer. It might ask some password, username and password to enter this one. So you just registered on the site and enter the username and password. So just trying to identify that what are the contents of this Cisco Packet Tracer. Bottom of the left hand side, you can identify the main elements of this Cisco Packet Tracer. So what are the main elements? That the switches, routers, cables, the media, and so on. So that other items, the wireless routers or wireless connections, access points, everything is available on here. So first of all, if you need to select the switch, so routers, then here when you click on that, the Cisco routers are available here. There are different series of Cisco routers are commonly available. So according to your requirement, you can select either which is important to your configurations. Today I'm not going to tell about these routers, but today I'm just create a local area network to test the IP classes. As you know, there are 5 IP classes: class A, class B, class C. From that, C and D. For class A, class B and class C are the mainly users are commonly used. So now I'm going to create the local area network. So we need to have some devices such as computers, PCs. Then I'm just adding, when you click on that on your left hand side mouse button and drag and drop. I just keep 3 computers, and other side also 3 computers here. Now I need to select the switch. Need to collect the switch, then see whether that okay, the switches are available here. The switches, there are different category switches are available here, but I will take the lower level one. So when you click on that, even though when you click on the computer, you can see that the interfaces are available on this PC, and same as when you click on the router, the switch, that you can see the switch, the ports which are available on this particular switch. So this is it is a 24 port switch. So how the connectivity, it's also important. So I'll take another switch for this side and I will link these 2 switches together. Then the both side having 3 computers connected with the in this network. So now here when you click on that, this symbol are the connection types, right? That means like here, this one is the cables, the media, the data transmission media. So first of all, if you select this first option, so then it is automatically select the appropriate cable type to connect from this PC to switch. As your technical guy, you know that if you want to link the computers to switch, there should be a CAT cables. Cat 5 or Cat 6 is depend on that your network speed. So that of course, like the cable design also might be a bit difference. For example, like it's cross cables are available, and straight cables are available. So if you don't have any idea, what you want to do is you want to select the first option, then it is automatically select that the required cable type. Okay, then I do select automatically. So then here it's selected as this type of cable, that means the copper straight cable. All right, so as like that, so I'm selecting from these other PCs also straight type cable. Now I want to I will connect these PCs as well. Right, so then I need to interconnect with this switch to this switch. Now the switch to switch cable type is different. It's a dotted cable. I just check on then what is that. Actually, copper crossover cable has been selected by the system to interconnect between these two switches together, the transmission media. So when you just click on that now, here when I drag that mouse cursor pointer onto the switch, it shows that the available interfaces, the fast Ethernet, Ethernet port 1, port 2, port 2, port 3, 4, 5, 6, like up to 24 ports are available. And also from the link it says up, that means it's a green color. There are 4 ports interconnected with that ports with other devices, computers and the switches, then those ports are up. That's the way that it's indicated. Okay, so now I'll now this is over. Now I just click on this switch, and here are the ports are available. Today I'm not going to further discuss about the switch. My main point is to test the IP classes, right? Class A, Class B and Class C. What are the IP classes? Class A, and Class B, right, and Class C, and those are the main category of classes. But Class D and E also available, but it is not directly used for network purposes. It is research, scientific research and broadcasting purposes allocated. So okay, first of all, that Class A IP range is 1 to 127. The 127 and 127 is allocated in testing purposes, loopback purposes. However, it is in the Class A. And the second one is 128 to 191. The Class C is 1922 223. Okay, if you want, this is 224 to 239, and the last one is 240 to 254. So today's my system is the Class A. Then Class A IP range is 1 to 127. I'll take example from here, 10.0.0.0 network. Why this is actually the private range. Private range is starting from 10.0.0.0 network is allocated for the private range, that it is not the public. Therefore, we can use this IP range for testing purposes. Class B is 172.16.0.0. Its range is actually 172. It is limited, and 32.0.0.0. Here is the range, but here in this this whole entire network can be used, but Class B is only some limited range is allocated for private purposes, that to testing purposes, without any internet. So class C is very famous, 192.168.0.0. It's allocated for as a private range, It's a private range, and here is a private range. Okay. Subnet mask is in this class a subnet mask 255.0.0.0. Here subnet mask is 255.255.0.0, and the class 3 subnet mask 255.255.255.0. That means here in this case only a very limited. In this case here it's very limited. Right, in this 192.1 it's having a range. That range is as like this: 192.168.255.0. Up to this level they can use for this class C. Right, now the class A network. I'm going to network, right? I trying to show you that the network I'm going to test is 10. Very easy one I'll take. Okay, 0. Okay, 1 is the first network, like, okay, 10, 0, whatever that you can use it to 20, 0, okay, dot 10, 10 dot 2, 5, 2, and okay, 20. Because I have taken 3 examples and I will take more examples: 10, 20, 30, 25. Right? All are in a same network. 10.56.35, like, right? 5 addresses are available. Those 5 addresses are categorized in a class A network. Because why? The first octet of the IP address, that means the first decimal point, is the same each and every addresses. Then other addresses, when you're comparing the first the second octet is in between 0 to 255, and the third one is so in between 0 to 255. The last one is the 1 to 254 in between number. Then only it is a valid network address. It is valid network address. Now I'm going to assign these network addresses in this network. Okay, the first address is this. Okay, I'm going to assign this one into this PC. When you click on the PC and okay, go to the right, it's a name, it's available name 0 and IP. Okay, IP will use as a static IP, right? Here it is only gateway. Give me 1 second to right. Okay, from here is actually desktop, the desktop interface, IP configuration here. Then now it's not the DHCP. DHCP means auto IP. When you select on static, it's a manual IP. Now manual IP I'm using this one. Subnet mask is automatically it's coming. Default gateway. At this moment I am not going to assign any gateway. Right? It is not necessary to test this network. So therefore I'm just only assign this IP address one. First one is yes, that is done. The second one, just I'm selecting from this the second IP address and click on here and desktop IP. Okay, IP subnet mask is same, that one already done. The third one, the third IP address. So very quick, very easy. Take and here select and okay, desktop IP configuration, same as that your IP address here. Okay, 3 computers are already configured, the first 3 IP addresses. Now check whether that these IPs are working. Then click on this and go to the terminal. We'll go to that. Give 1 second. Now, sorry, command prompt. You can test the IP addresses from the command prompt. Now check whether that first, what is the IP address of in this machine's IP config. When you type IP config, I can check whether that what is this 10.0.0.1. What is the second? Here is the second machine. Second machine is IP config. It's a 10.20.0.10. Then I want to check, I want to test, right? So I want to test the previous machine. So how to do it? Pin test. You just pin 10.0.0.1. See whether that is pin. Yes, I can pin from this machine to the other side machine, right? Exactly. Third one. What is the third one? Third one is IP config. Now IP is 10.2.20. 10.2.20. I'm testing from that. The first one, 10.0.0.1. Yes, it is pin. So that means that the IP addresses in this network you can ping, means the locally this network is in one, is a one. Right now my another concern is for other side, because through the switch it is interconnected. So then I'm going to configure that the other 2 IPs for this network, okay, in this machine, and configure here, command prompt. We need to IP address it. First of all, that I need to assign the IP address. Then only okay, to command IP address. This is second one. Yeah, subnet mask is automatically coming. The third one here, IP address. I can take the last IP address from here, copy, and here, so click on that one. Yes, done. Right, now we'll check whether from this address to, right, first address, if you can configure IP config. So sometimes it choose slash all also, right, slash also, IP config slash all general computers, but in this packet tracer IP config is enough to show the details of the IP addresses and other network card informations. Okay, 10, 56, 30 it shows. Right, now I'm going to test that ping. Going to ping the IP address of first one, 10.0.0.1. Yes, you can ping. That means this entire network, the computers are in a one network. Because why? It's a class A IP address. Now I'm going to assign different IP address like this one, right? Okay, this IP address is correct. Yes, because 11 is here, 2 is here, 1, 1, 2, 1. So then I'm going to assign this IP address into the another machine, the last machine here, which is available here. Now I'm going to assign that IP address. When you select this one, yes, it is a class A IP address. Now I'm going to this machine and going to command prompt IP config. Now it is 11.2.2.1. But I'm going to test it, pin it to the first IP address, 10.0.0.1. Unfortunately, it is not possible. Because why? The reason is class A network means if you're starting with IP address is 10, right? The first network is first 8 bits only allocated for class A network. If you have a same number which is in a first octet, only it is known as a network. If that number is changed, for example, like it's 11 next number, then it is not the same network, right? So I will change this one as now as like this, but I change this one into 11 and see the difference. And now it's a change into 11, right? Now this is 11, this is 11 here. You can see that this is 11 2 2 1, but this is 11 now, right? Now this address in this machine, this is 11, this is 11, right? This is 11. IP config. Now see, its address is 11. Now we'll try to pin this one to 11.1.1. I'm not sure what is the IP address of this machine. It is actually 11.2.2.1. 11.2.2.1. From this machine, we will pin 11.2.2.1. Yes, it can pin. So what it means? These two addresses, these two, right, addresses are, that means PC4 and PC5 are, it's in 11. Then those two machines are in a one network. Those two machines are in a one network. So for example, here it's I already changed as this. This is changed as 11. Now we'll see, it's a one address. Starting from 10, it's a one address. Starting from 11, it's a one address. Likewise, you can have how many networks? Starting from 1 to 6 network addresses. Network addresses are available in class A. In class A, right? Addresses are available in class A. As same as, so I can just have another IP class. I will just take like another IP class, like class C IP address, right? So here is a class C. It's very common, class C, right? So this is class B, sorry. So last class is the class C. Here's this class C. 192.168, okay, 10.0. It's a network. 192.168, 10.1. It's the first address, okay. 192.168, 10.2. It's the second address. 192.168, 10. Okay, 3. It's the same. 1, 2, 3. It's all right. Addresses. How many addresses we can write on this one? It is limited. Class C, as you know, 192.168, 10.254 is the last. 254 is the last. 254 is the last. Right? In between, there are some IP addresses. So when you enter these IP addresses in those computers, you can see that those computers can ping interconnected together. I'll check on from here now. So I'm going to change. Okay, I'm going to change right IP address of this one. The first one I'll type here. First one 192.168, 10.1. First one. Right? Okay. Now this subnet mask is wrong, because when you now come back to here, right? The subnet mask is actually, okay, 192.168, 10.1, and when you select this one, yes, 255.255.0. That's a subnet mask. It's the first address and the second address here. Okay. 192.168, 10.2. When select this one, third one, select this IP address, just deleted this and type 192.168.10.3. Right. Now we'll test out. Go to the command prompt and CLI. Okay. ipconfig but 192.168.10.3. Then I'm going to ping 192.168.10.1. Yes, you can pin it. That means from the 3 machine to this one, because it is the same network. It is the same network. But when you are in a class 3, class C, so it should be first 3 octates constant to make a network. 3 bits, the octates should be equal to create a network. I will write here another example like 192.168. Very important, those 3. Right? Others can change. 45. Okay. Dot 1. Same as right here. Okay. It's 2, it's 3, right? So and so you can write down. Last one is here 254. It's another network. Because why? All this octates, that means like first 8 bits, second 8 bits, and third 8 bits. When you can convert into the decimal, right? When you convert to the decimal, it's look like this. So then, if these 3 octates are constant, it's a class C network. Class C network. So I hope like you might get some understanding, right? How to test the class IP addresses, class A, class B, and class C with packet tracer. Very simple. So everyone, you can see that if your the IP addresses is in the class, and if this is correct class, when you configure the IP addresses for the network, so you can test whether that IPs are pinned each other. Then you can decide whether this network is correct or wrong. Thank you very much.